Hey friends, Sarah here. So I am super excited. I love Safiya Nygaard. I love her channel. I've loved her since BuzzFeed. And when she finally came out with a collab with ColourPop, I was super excited. So I bought two of the colors that I think I would wear the most, which are Bury Me in Lipsticks and Fred, or the Franken Red. So I'm gonna quickly swatch them on my hand. Okay, so here's Bury Me in Lipsticks. So that's a nice swatch there. That's the weird swatches because of the bones in my hand. So there you go. There's Bury Me in Lipsticks. And I love the creaminess of these lipsticks. I'm not really a fan of liquid lipsticks. They're just super drying. So these are nice and creamy and I love them. My cat's walking back and forth through the hallway, excuse him. Okay, and so here is Franken Red. So there we go. So Bury Me in Lipsticks and Franken Red. I love It's True Red. I think this is beautiful and I think this is a gorgeous berry tone for the fall. So I am going to do Franken Red with a lip liner and without a lip liner. So for the first one, I will do with a lip liner. I'm gonna zoom you in. By zoom you in, I mean move the camera closer to my face. So Franken Red, is that gonna focus? All right, so without a lip liner, I'm gonna do this with my mirror over here, so excuse me. All right, I always draw Cupid's bow. So there's one. I always try to perfect my Cupid's bow first before I do anything else. So I have not actually put Fred on my lips yet. I have actually worn Bury Me in Lipsticks before and I love it. So I always draw the outsides and then I fill it in. There we go, and bottom lip. All right, so we got that all lined up. Now we're just gonna fill it in. My actual lip line, I always follow it and it's just a weird lip line, so I usually will fix that up after I'm done applying. So I quickly went off camera to quickly fix up the edges with some concealer. So here is how Franken Red, otherwise known as Fred, looks on very pale skin. I think it is a beautiful classic red that I will definitely wear, especially on the holidays. I think it is phenomenal. Safiya did a fantastic job. So now I'm going to quickly take this off and apply Bury Me in Lipsticks. So I am going to now apply Bury Me in Lipsticks without a lip liner real quick. So this one was a lot easier. Either it was easier to apply or I did not do it as messily as with Frank and Red. There's just a little spot that I want to fix up there, but other than that, it was a really easy application. So here is Bury Me in lipsticks. They're very similar shades, but I'd say that this is just a darker version of my natural lip color. So the butthole lips, as Safiya calls them, is a lot less noticeable than it would be with red or something that is very different from my natural lip color. So I really like this one. I think this one is super wearable, and if you want to kind of tone down the color, just blot it off a little bit like that, and it just kind of tones down the color like a little bit. Also, that's a great lip print. So I'm a fan. I'm definitely gonna wear this on a regular basis. This will be kind of more of my everyday lipstick look. So I don't really use a lip liner that often, but I am going to, now that I've bought one. It is the ColourPop one in Another Round. That one seems to be the closest one to my natural lip color, so I'm going to try to see if the lip liner makes a difference with the two colors. Okay, so I have I have lined my lips and then kind of filled it in almost halfway, just so that for normal wearing of the lipstick, it doesn't have a distinct line between where the lip liner ends and where the lipstick ends. This matches my lip color so well. I love it. So I'm going to do Franken Red with this real quick. So that's how I normally apply lipstick, just straight out of the bullet. And the lip liner definitely makes this easier. I normally take my ring finger and slightly drag it down at my Cupid's bow just to kind of define it a little bit more. Oh wow, I really like this. This looks awesome. I can't really tell a difference just looking wise with or without the lip liner. I think it's gonna be more of a trying it out throughout the day thing to see which one makes it last longer, but I'm a fan. So for the sake of science, bad makeup science, I am going to take this off and put it back on with Bury Me in lipsticks, which I think that these two are really similar in color. So this would, the Another Round ColourPop Lippy Pencil and Bury Me in lipsticks are the perfect combo. So just a random thought. So here is Bury Me in lipsticks. So I think it is also important to note that I am putting chapstick on in between each application so that my lips aren't drying out from putting on lipstick and then taking it back off with a makeup wipe. Okay, so here's the lipstick with the bottom edges slightly cleaned up. And I think it's easier to apply with some lip liner around the edges. It just makes it a little bit easier. You're basically drawing inside the lines, especially with a lip liner that matches or is very similar to your natural lip color. So I love this. I think it is fantastic. I think Safiya and the ColourPop team did a fantastic job. I never buy collabs immediately. The only thing I think I've ever bought that was a collab was the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is just the perfect thing to travel with. It has all the colors that you need. But as soon as I saw Safiya's tweet, I immediately bought these. I love Safiya's work. I know that she's obsessed with lipsticks, so I knew that she would make a fantastic lip product, and they certainly delivered. So I hope this becomes a permanent collection, and just huge shout out to Safiya. You did awesome. Thank you so much. So